Hey guys, my name is Sergio. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to SIM unlock any iPhone 6s all the way to iPhone 12 Pro Max. Today's video, I'm going to be using the Gevey Pro version 14.2 5G, and we are going to be using a iPhone 11 from T-Mobile, and this is an iPhone 11 running on iOS 14.4. This iOS just came out today, the new iOS 14.4, and this is on SIM lock, so that means only works for T-Mobile. This phone has no service, so that's why it says no service. There is no active line on this SIM card. So that's why we're going to be using a Spectrum Mobile. Okay, for Spectrum Mobile, I'm going to take this out. T-Mobile. Spectrum Mobile. I'm gonna wait for the activation screen, and it's picking up signal, but it doesn't mean anything due to this phone is SIM locked to T-Mobile. So we're gonna put our passcode, and then we just wanna wait for the SIM not supported sign. So see, SIM not supported. So in this case, I'm going to take this out, and I'm going to be using the Gavey Pro. So the Gavey Pro has the same shape on the SIM tray. So I'm going to put the Pro on the bottom like this. Now we're going to put the Spectrum Mobile top of it and fold it in half. And then here comes the good part. We are going to be inserting the Gevey Pro into the iPhone just like this. Put it in. We're gonna wait for I'm gonna be waiting for the screen. There you go. The Gevey Pro version 14.2 for 5G. In this case, already have configured my Gevey Pro, so I'm gonna be using the ICC mode. Press on the ICC mode. The number comes already loaded on the SIM card on the Gevey Pro. Send. And we just gonna let it run. Just wait a couple of seconds. Wait for and it's picking the signal. So I'm gonna put my passcode. So we're updated to the 14.4. Continue, and it's gonna take us to the activation screen. Okay. So from this activation screen, you have two options. You can put your iCloud account, which is your email and password, or I usually use my unlock with passcode, which is the passcode that I use to unlock my phone. So I'm going to introduce my passcode, and it says enter the passcode, and it's going to ask you one more time. It says enter passcode, so passcode it is. Maybe the third time it says password incorrect. Oh, never mind. So it's ready in the Spectrum. Take out the Wi-Fi, Spectrum LTE, make a test call real quick.
Welcome to Spectrum Mobile. This call may be
Spectrum
monitored
Mobile.
or recorded.
Okay, so we're gonna do a test, speed test real quick. Just to test the speed of the Spectrum Mobile. take me to Google. So I'm gonna run a speed test. Fine, good. So let's go to Apple. Okay, it's working. We already did a test call. It is working as well. So this is for the Gevey Pro version 14.2 5G. This is an iPhone 11. It was SIM locked to T-Mobile. So it is working, and this is the good part. Let's go back. Let's go about. And remember what it says, SIM locked to. It was SIM locked before. So this is no SIM restrictions. So that means that this phone is semi-factory unlocked. You can use any SIM card that you might want to use. So in this case, I'm going to take this out. I'm going to take the Gevey Pro out. Put it to the side. So I'm going to take my Gevey Pro. I'm going to put it on my box, in my little tool, and I'm going to set it apart. Do not throw this away because you might need it in the future. Okay, so do not throw this away. So keep it, put them on a safe place because you might need it. So here's the trick for the semi-factory unlock. So I'm going to be using just the Spectrum by itself. The Spectrum SIM card, and they should be signal pretty soon. There we go. Let's make another test call.
To Spectrum Mobile, this call may be monitored.
Okay, so this phone has been semi-factory unlocked. What's semi-factory unlock means? Okay, we use the Gevey Pro as a tool to help us unlock the carrier, the chip, the SIM card carrier. I'm gonna put this on the side, save it, because we already unlocked the phone in a semi-factory unlock. So here's two things you have to be aware of. Once you take this out, this phone cannot be wiped out new. That means if something happened to your phone, you need to restart it, you need to erase everything, and bring something happened to your phone and you need to wipe it out and may start fresh. You might lose the factory unlock or the semi-factory unlock. If something happened to your phone and you had to erase everything and start from scratch as new, this is where this comes handy for you. So take this out, do the same configuration, and you should be ready to go. So that's number one. Number two, if you do any updates via Wi-Fi, you shouldn't have any problems. But if you do your updates via iTunes, that you connect your iPhone to the computer to do the updates or do any backup, I don't recommend to do that because you might lose the configuration as well. So in my case, what I do, I go about software update, and it's gonna check for updates, right? So if you go to automatic updates and make sure these are turned on. So that means when it's gonna be a new update out, like for instance 14.5, the system automatically is gonna do those updates for you. So you don't have to. Let me turn this off to show you. So that means when it's off. So if this was off, you don't have to come here and check for any updates like before. So we'll go here and the system checks for updates and says it's updated. But if you turn on, so that way your updates can be continued doing over the air or Wi-Fi, and you don't lose any configuration. So that's only two important things that you need to remember once you're using the Gevey Pro and do the semi-factory unlock. First, do not wipe out your phone, and do not do any updates via computer, only Wi-Fi. Okay, and then if you need to change your code for any reasons, here's where you need to go. So we're gonna go settings, we are gonna go general, And I'm sorry, this is when you have, never mind, I'm sorry, I have a, only when you have the Gevey Pro. That was what I'm trying to show you. If you need to change your code, let me put this back in. So as of right now, you don't see that option on your settings. If you go to settings, cellular, and it shows a spectrum, if I put in the Gevey Pro, it's going to give another option, same application. This is where you need to go and change the code if something happened to your phone. So I put it in, and because the Gevey Pro, it already has the code, it shouldn't ask me for anything. It should go through directly to the Spectrum Mobile, because we already did the configuration, so we don't have to do anything else. But this is what I was going to show you before. If something happened to your phone or you need to change the code, this is where you need to go: settings, cellular, same applications. This is where all the Gavey Pro menu it is. ICC mode, 5G mode, CDMA. You don't have to mess with anything. If you need to change anything, you're just going to choose your first option. ICC mode, there is a menu once again. And then you can choose edit if you need to change it. You erase everything, or we can go back in ICC mode. It is already loaded. And if you're going to just send, accept, and it's going to read the signal once again. The signal is going to go away. And because we already unlocked this phone, the signal is going to come back. Okay, so you shouldn't have any problems. So that's the only thing I want to show you. And if your phone is blacklisted, reported lost or stolen, this is not, it's not going to be working for you. It's not. If the phone is reported lost or stolen, only works overseas, not in the US. The blacklisted or the report, if you report it with the original carrier, unfortunately that's going to be reported in the US. That means that you can only be using this for the phone. If it's blacklisted, only can be used in Canada, Mexico, Central South America, or overseas. Okay, so as you can see, this phone has Clean IMEI number, so that's why we didn't have any problems. So I took out the Gevey Pro once again, and it's picking up signal Spectrum Mobile LTE. Now I'd like you to make another test call, just in case, guys, so you don't think that I'm...
Welcome to Spectrum Mobile. This call may be...
Okay, well guys, hope you like this video. Let me know. I'm gonna drop the description. I got a Facebook page, like it. I have where I post new updates, new codes. Once in a while I post new codes. I don't use public codes like everyone else. I like to use my own private ones. So once in a while, I like to post one or two, just for people that really need new code. You can go to my Facebook page, follow. Also, if you need to purchase new Gevey Pro, I'm gonna drop the description where you can get it from. Well, hope you like this video. We'll have a wonderful rest of your day, guys. Stay safe. Bye bye.